how this goes. All chat. Oh, didn't work. Oh, yes, that worked. Refresh. Crusader, hello. Fucking hell, we're already in. We're in already, are we? That was quick. It's not me chaos beat you to it. How are you? You alright? Let me just get this working. Make sure everything's up and running. There we go, we're working now. You actually got there faster than my own streaming software. Am I very quiet? Chaos has been messing with this. Right, how's that now? Because she's been messing around with things she shouldn't be, which is this button here. Little shit. Is that better? Can you hear me all right now? Better? Good, yeah. She turned me gain down for some stupid reason. Like, I was messing around with it the other day, and then she decided, I know, I'm just going to play with it again. Oh, what the hell. But yeah, that's a lot better then. Yeah, tonight, I was going to do some gaming, but I thought I'm going to paint instead. I'm tired, so I don't think my gaming head is on. So I thought we'd have a bit of a natter. We'd paint some models. I've got a choice of models today. Show you where we're up to on the night, because I have been painting some of the night over the weekend. So Friday night, Chaos was on the computer, so I done a bit. Saturday night was the same. And I thought, you know what? Carry it on tonight and whatnot. So why the hell? Bloody not. Right, turn that down. But yeah. Hopefully you're doing well. Chaos, hopefully you're doing well as well, you lazy sod. And do us a favour, stop playing with this little knob. It was turned down again. Knock it off. You keep bashing some Deathwing jump intercessors. Nice. I was in a store the other day, and I bought the new Cataphractes. I bought some new Cataphracti Terminators. So, yeah, stop playing with my little knob. 1 inch and a wrinkle, that's all it is. 1 inch and a wrinkle, see. Yeah, so I bought some Cataphracti Terminators. So I'm going to build them soon just to see what they're like. Just to see if they're any good. Where's my bits? There we go. Also, as well, chat's going to decide now what we are going to paint. So I'll show off some of my stuff. So we'll do the usual. We'll have a little talk about the previews. There's some articles I saw. I think Warhammer Plus is going to have a good article. Don't know if it's on yet. Let's have a little look. It was something about how Titus became captain. I mean, we all know how, but let me just see if it's on there yet. It popped up before on social media. So I'll let that load up. But yeah, I've got some intercessors, some heavy intercessors, which are partly done. Yeah, 500 worlds. So it's on Lawmasters on Warhammer TV about the 500 worlds. So yeah, that's worth a little look. I might watch that tonight or something. He 3D printed a lot of Iron Warrior bitches today, included a bunch of Cataphracti stuff. Nice. Well, I want to build these just to see the size compared to Indomitus ones. Now I think they're gonna be around about the same sort of size, maybe slightly smaller, but a lot thinner. So what I was thinking was doing a unit, just a 5-man unit. One guy with like a captain, but you get in the pack. Actually, I'll tell you what. Chaos, can you get one of the kids just to bring the Cataphracti? It's on me little table. The box set of it up, please. Because in the box you get quite a nice axe, and the captain in the rules just comes with a power weapon. So I was thinking, ooh. But also I do have a couple of spare axes lying around, because it's quite a nice axe, this. So I was like, ooh.
At Vistaprint, we print signs so people can see your brand.
What the hell? Fucking adverts everywhere. There we go. I do not endorse Vistaprint. Fuck off, Vistaprint. You don't pay me. But yeah, if you could get one of the kids just to bring that up, that'd be great. Because that axe is quite nice. The only problem is it's got a very tiny hand. Because they are obviously a lot smaller. Here we go. Thank you, dear. Thanks, Alyssa. So yeah, so I got these ones. So I got the ones with the combi bolters and the power fists. She actually shut the door for once. Bases are at exactly the same size, which is good. And you get 2 sprues, very... I think they're the same sprue. Yeah, so you get 2 of the exact same sprue. So you get all like the bits and bobs that you can see. You've got all the legs. So it seems like you can kit bash them a little bit. It's kind of like an old school kind of sprue, where you got 2 parts for the body, 2 parts for the legs. And I quite like that. It's like old school, like second, third edition. So you get 2 of them, but then you get the weapons sprue. So you've got the thunder hammer, which you can see just there. You've got the sword, and then you get this guy here, this axe. But it's just a hand. So if I bring across like one of my guys here and have a look at the hand size, you know, it's not too bad. It's just a little bit, but because it's a Terminator, it might stand out quite a bit. But yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do some of the Cataphractii with power fists and combi bolters. And then what I'll do is the captain will have a big axe, and he'll just look slightly different. But you get 6 of them, you see. It's not a 5-man squad. You get 6 of them. So I could do something like an ancient or a captain, or... I mean, I've got 3 chaplains, so I don't fancy doing another fucking chaplain. But I could do another librarian. But I'll let chat decide that one. And I do have a couple of Saturnine guys. One I've tried making into a captain, but the weapons don't look right. It's like he's kind of just mono, just stood like that. And you can't really do much with him because of these big, hefty fucking shoulder pads that he's got. Do you have any older... No. I never really got into the Horus Heresy. The first Horus Heresy models I got was the Adeptacon box set, which came out recently. So that was the first thing I got. And I got some Saturnines from Davos. I got those. Horus the Lion, Sanguinius, Courswain. And that's it. I'm actually contemplating doing just a Horus Heresy army just for sitting there. But I don't know who to do because I quite fancy doing the Night Lords. I want to do a Chaos one because obviously all my 40k stuff is good boys. So I'm thinking of doing bad boys. What you gonna do? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Right, should we have a little look at the previews? Wasn't anything 40k, unfortunately. It was this one. So let's zoom in a little bit. So it was AOS with the Battle Tome of the Osirich. Is that how you pronounce it? Osirach, fuck off, Osirach, Bone Reapers. I just call them Bone Reapers. I don't care. You know what? I'd like anything skeletal based because I used to have vampire counts army, so I quite like it. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful model. That is a very nice model. It's very nice. I do like these. I love the skulls inside. I do like this effect that they've been doing. So it's got the souls of the dead trapped inside the horse. Surely you should have horse skulls in there as well, just to counterbalance it. Custodes next and Iron Warriors. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Will there be anything tomorrow? That is the big question. Because obviously I'm just reading through, because I don't know what happens to him, but I'm just reading through Angel Exterminatus. So I've just got to the bit where Sharakin, if spoiler warning for this, if you've not read the books, it's not a big thing, it's something that happens in a book, but yeah, Fulgrim gets shot in the face and survives. And survives quite easily because of Fabius. But yeah, Sharakin shoots him in the face. And I was reading about his automatons, his 6 automatons that are there, the big fuckers with shields and everything. I'm like, I wonder if they will ever do them for 40k. Because the thingy have got them. Thousand Sons have got automatons. So why not? Cause I don't know further on if anything happens to them, you see. So, but obviously, Perturabo could just make more. So yeah. It's like his inner circle thing. They would be fucking cool. Because they are doing big models. And also, as well, Valrat put out... This is what I'm going to talk about rumours later on. Valrat put out that they reckons I mean, it would make sense that they are. But Centurions are going to the way of the dodo. I reckon they'll upscale them because they've just done Mutilators and everyone wants Mutilators. Obliterators do well. I reckon they'll do. They would come with Perturabo, that's true. But I wonder if they'll do them first as like a, oh, look who's coming. But yeah, that is a beautiful model. I have to say, it is a beautiful model. You don't like Centurion? I quite like him. Big, slow, ambling bastards, kind of like me. But there's the optional assembly, so what's the difference? So you can have the guy on the war chariot, or you can have these guys. I quite like the paint job on that, in fairness. I think the paint job on that is far nicer. And then you've got Liege Martek. I just love anything skeletal. I do like it. The only thing I don't like is when they try and make bone armor to cover bone. I think that's bollocks. I think that's too much shite. Oh, I like that. I likes that helmet there. I likes this one. I likes this one here. That's a very nice helmet. I would actually take that helmet. If the head was big enough, I would put that on some Chaos models. It's that nice. I'd even consider taking that fucking axe. That axe is beautiful. They do some beautiful models, don't they? They really do, the bastards. Yeah, see, this is what I was on about. Bone armor over bone. Fuck off. If you're going to put armor, make armor. I don't want to see bone and more bone and get fucking confused. I like these braziers. I'd consider getting these things off of, like bits and kits and stuff like that. Just getting them. Put them as, like, Zeech terrain and stuff like that. They're beautiful. I did mention this when we were watching on the preview show. These are lovely. These are very nice. They need to do more of this sort of style where it's like the smoke. They do that very well. They just need to fuck off with tactical rocks. Why do you just have one rock in the middle of nowhere? Why can't you make a proper base? Make a proper base where it's scenic. God damn it. Ooh. Was he previewed at the preview show? Was this guy previewed? Mortsan Soul Reaper? He's nice. He's very nice. Like the little face up here. All the little faces. Oh! I do like that. I do like that. You could take a lot of these and proxy them for Necrons if you painted them right. You could. You could do that. But he's very nice too. The cavalry, again, fucking bone armor. Yeah, obviously you don't have to paint it. You could paint it differently, but no, bad idea. Whoever decided to do bone armor over bone and paint it the same, fuck off. I like him at the front though, because I think it's the skulls inside that I like. Yeah, he's got more skulls inside him. He's built up of skulls. And that guy's pretty cool. Like he's about with his little claw there, like, the little hand is the strong hand. I like that. I like them. If I was to get into AOS, that's probably the army I'd consider. I wonder why they're all dudes. That's Greg are supposed to be made from men. Oh, right, okay. Piotr, I never knew that. But if I was to do AOS, I would do probably these. Even though I don't like the bone on top of mine. Again, more things that you could proxy as Necrons. You could proxy a lot of these and change them around as Necrons. Or use some of the bits. And I'm surprised that the helmets haven't fallen off yet, from Whir and Rot. Yeah, nice. Very nice models. I am very much considering getting some of this terrain. Not that one. I'm not going to bother with that. Not that. Not that. Where was it? That. But I would absolutely smash it to bits and kit bash it to hell. And put like a different head on it and change all of this. And I'd have a play around with it. But that I am considering getting. And that I am very much considering getting. So they are next on my list of things to buy. I'm not going to bother with that. Not going to bother with that. Not going to bother with that. But yeah, I will be getting that one. And I will be getting 2 or 3 of them. Because they will look great as terrain on like just any random world. Underworlds, again, a bit more bone on bone armor. These are quite cool. I do like these models. It's like if you done them as Necron, you got like Necron Assassins and stuff like that. And then Warhammer Plus. When is? That's a question. Let me check that. I thought that in that episode meant to be landing on Warhammer Plus this month. Didn't he say February on the preview show? That the Adeptus Sororitas episode. Because that hasn't been on yet, I'm sure of it. No, that's not on there yet. No, it's not on there yet. So that, not all the other ones like Prior Nexus, what were the other one called? The Tithes, the one with the Titans, and they were all on a Wednesday. Everything. A skull from med school, probably cheaper than. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I could potentially. I do know people with 3D printers. I could possibly get that made, or something similar. Warhammer Plus, yep. So hopefully that fucking episode's out this Wednesday. That would be nice. And nothing stated about anything coming next week that interests. So yeah, now what I did see was there was another thing that I saw as well, which was this. So Ultramar's most iconic planets revealed in Warhammer investigates the 500 worlds, which I was talking about before. So I quite like this. I'm probably going to watch this because you've got the Inner Ultramar, and then you've got the Protoss front, the Connor front, the Vespertor front, and the Andamong. Andamong front, yeah. Read the last. Have I fucking missed it again? Oh fuck, I missed it again, didn't I? Yeah. Eye of Terror. There it is. You always catch me out, Crusader, yeah. Yeah. More reveals for the Cursed Realm from around the Eye of Terror. Yes. Well, what could be coming from the Eye of Terror tomorrow? What could be coming? Because it's Monday. Monday they do cheeky reveals. What, the Eye of Terror book? Yeah. But is that a bit quick behind? Because I was having a look at the box set. I was having a look at the Huron box set yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Which looked quite nice. Yeah, the big army set. That could be coming out. The new night. Are they doing a new night? Grease Peas, hello. Are they doing a new night? What new night are they doing? What new fucking night are they doing? Is it Chaos one or... Oh, have a read of this, everyone. I was having a read of this the other day. This is fucking ace. If you want to know a little bit more about Dark Angels, right, read this. So you click on the view downloads here. Right, click on this book. There's a lot of pages. Fair enough, we'll have a look. But have a read of that. I know there's a lot to read, but you get to learn about all the Dark Angels. And you get to learn about all the armies through the Crusade, through Horus Heresy. You look at all the colours and stuff like that. You get to learn, one of the things I love, you learn about the 6 different wings. The Hexagrammatron. So you got the Storm Wing, the Death Wing, the Raven Wing, the Dread Wing, the Iron Wing, and the Fire Wing. So you get to learn a bit more about it. And there's fucking loads of information there. And you've got all the Legion iconography and everything. So if you like your Dark Angels, get over to that. Get over to that. That is... Ooh, yes. They said we'll reveal all soon. Is that in this bit then? Right, let me get rid of the previews. Right, let me read this one. So these are the Imperial... Is it in this one? The cheapest good-looking dinosaur 3D printed skull for a terrarium is $6. Ooh. I might have to do some of that then. I might have to do some skulls. Is this where they mention the night? The new night? Is it going to be a Horus Heresy night, or is it going to be a... Oh, it was Valrak. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, there might be a new night coming, but I don't think it'll be yet. Will they do another night before 11th edition? That's the big question. That is the big question. Oh, there is something else I'm going to show people as well, which is cool. I want people's opinions on whether I should get it or not. But yeah, meh. I'd be surprised if they do. I think that's a big commitment, considering they had the chance to bring it out recently. Oh yeah, that one, the medium size night. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, remember now. Yeah, but yeah, this is quite good. If anyone doesn't have Warhammer Plus, it's worth doing because for the app and also the free mini at the end of it, and you get a lot of stuff like this. So you can read more about Titus, where he's come from, a bit more about the 500 worlds. Calth, if you don't know what Calth is. 11th edition, yeah, June or July. June or July normally. I will be having a chat with a few people and seeing if I can get 11th edition very early. But yeah, I think I'll be watching this. But yeah, so that was all the... Oh, hang on. There was that one. There's something that I got an email about today. Hang on. Right, have a look at this and tell me what you think for the... You know, we still got the night competition going on in the Discord, right? They've made new bits for now the Defender because he's quite new. And let me just make it a bit bigger. Hang on. So where is it? That one. So they made all new bits for it. So you've got... Obviously, that's a big shield generator on the top. So you've got this with the impacts on it. And you've also got this little one at the bottom here. So this is the... Grease Piece. We're going to have a little talk as well about what plaque I'm getting here because he's nearly finished. I've got him here. I'll show you where I'm up to on him. He's nearly done. I need to start focusing on a base. But this is the model that we built on stream the other day. He's obviously got that big conversion beam, so I am going to get that for him. Plasma, I'm not sure about. But what do we reckon? Do you reckon that's too much? Or do you reckon that'll be quite nice DACA to go on top of it? But I am contemplating getting a couple of these. I'm putting like one in front of that, one in front of that. I don't bother with the smoke. I'm not fussed about that. But I do like that. But I don't know. What do we think? It's not that expensive either. It is... Yeah, the shield looks good, doesn't it? I mean, it's in... Let me change the US dollars to British pounds. So the shield itself is 13 quid. Because it'll be the most expensive one. The floor shield are quite light, which are them little ones there. Right, that's only £3.37. And I'll get two of them and put it at its base. And the big... the conversion beam obliterator... That's only £3.37 as well. But I will be looking at that one. So yeah, £13 odd. You're only interested in White Scars, bikes, and land speed as well. Apparently there's a new land speeder coming in the box set, the 11th edition. Yeah, I think I might get that because I don't have anything with a shield on. So I might just get that for a bit of fun. But yeah, that was it. Do you want to see where I'm up to with the knight? So we're moving on quite well with him. I've done a little bit of a playing around with him. So we've got three. He's in three sections. I haven't done the base yet. So do you want to see the spear or the lance? Do you want to see the lance? Do you want to see the shield or the body? Pick one. Pick one. First one in chat gets it. So lance, shield or body. Which one are we doing first? I've got all three bits here. Might as well bring them over. All of it. Well, it's in three bits here, so I need to show one bit at a time. Lance, shield, spear. Pick one. Oh, actually, let's do a goal today, right? I'm gonna go fucking stupid today. I'm not gonna bother with the right. 20 marbles. If we hit the goal of 5 super chats, 20 marbles. There we go. Body. All right, let's do the body first then. So this is how he's starting to look. I'll tell you what. Let's do it. Let's do it clever. Let's do it clever. Let me move some bits out of the way so you don't get any sneak previews. How do you transport like that? You need to buy a car to play Warhammer. I'll show off my case that I've got in a minute. I'll show my case off that I carry him in. Right, let's go to this one. So there we go. So here's the body. So we know it well. So we got the. What do you think of the piercing blue eyes? You said you wanted him to have piercing blue eyes. He's getting them. What do you think of the armour? It's got a blue tinge to it when you do that. I've even made it so the studs stand out as well, the rivets. I mean, I'm actually, when I catch it with my nails, I need to cut my nails in front. I'm leaving the damage because I think it looks quite cool. And then here's all the back. So it's starting to get a bit of colour in it. Mechanics. So I need to do this bit. I still need to do these connectors. But other than that, it's pretty much done. And I'm doing the feet in the same colour as that. So there's the big guy. Hi, Zim, you alright? Right, what do you want now? Do you want shield or lance? Shield or lance? That's the most important thing. What do you want first? Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I like the contrast between them. I do like the contrast between the armour, even though they're both metal. Go with the shield. Right, I have put the shield panels in, and I have painted. There is the shield. And that's the colour of the hand that we're going. So I'm going to do his hand and his feet, all that colour. So I've still got this bit of the arm to do. Then what I need to do is I need to get the pose ready and then glue it and lock it in place because it's going to be locked. But yeah, that's the shield. So I've got the electricity on both sides. So that's the shield. And then we're nearly done on this. So there is the lance as well. So I've gone for, see how I've done all the frame on the back in like this brassy colour? That's what I've done on the top for the actuator that moves. So that moves along like that, but that's going to be locked in place as well. I've put my lightning bits on that you can see there. So they're going to be painted in blue as well. I've just done them in grey just for a change. Then I'm going to do some blue lightning up there. Yeah, very iron hand. Yeah, it does look a bit iron handsy, doesn't it? I need to finish this bit here as well. And these wires and stuff. But I'd say he's probably about 90% finished. I'd say he's about 90% done. And then I'm going to need to sort the base. Now, the stance that I've got him in, this is why I need to figure out. I've put him in a certain stance. So the idea is, his foot's flat on the floor like that. But that foot is bracing against something. Kind of like that. So if I stand him, can't quite tell from that angle. But basically, if that's the floor that he's stood on, like that, that's bracing. He's looking that way, and he's kind of bracing, looking like that. The shield will be up in front of his face, kind of like that. And the lance will come through this. So the idea with this foot here, and the reason it's like that, it's gripping onto the background behind him. So he's like leaning forward with his shield in front of him. Well, it'll be that way. So his shield and his lance, but he's being impacted in, so something's charging him. So rather than him doing the charging, he's being charged in. So I thought it'd be just a different option and different way of doing it than, you know, the stereotypical way everyone does it. So it's more like he's bracing himself. He's pushed his foot back. So when I do the base, I'm actually going to have the mud being pushed back. So you'll see like the line of his foot traipsing along it, and then a big mound on where his foot's on the base, which is like that. So he's kind of leaning forward into it. That's bracing him. that's ready, and then you can see I've done like a bit of a. See how the angle of it. Hang on, let's get the. See how the angle's holding it like that. So that's what's going to be holding on to whatever's behind him here, ready for being attacked into. I need to do a wash over that to give it that little look of, it's a window to look out of. But yeah, what do you think of the red? Because originally we were going to do the red here, but I thought when we did the white, I thought it just looked amazing in the white. So it's just a case of now that red's done. Just need to finish the red here. I need to decide what I'm doing on this bit, because that's already starting to get a bit of weathering in, as you can see. I just need to decide what's going on there. So yeah, that's where the night's up to. So we've got a few options for painting tonight. So we've got cheers, grease pieces. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So we've got a couple of options for painting tonight. We could paint that. We could paint some of these guys and carry on with the Bladeguard just for a change. So I'm going to do a little poll in a minute, and chat can decide what we're painting tonight for a bit. Shit, I've got all my new paintbrushes as well, so I'm happy. We got some Bladeguard. We've got. Gravis dudes are mixed in. Where are you, you bastard? I left them downstairs. Oh, I've left the Gravis ones downstairs. See, or intercessors. Yeah. So I was going to bring heavy intercessors. So these are the options that we've got then. So we've got. Let's do a poll. Let chat decide. So who to paint? So we got Knight. We've got Bladeguard. Or we've got intercessors. There you go. So the poll's up. Make your choice. Make your choice. Who are we painting first? Or who are we painting mainly? I reckon it's going to be the Knight or the Bladeguard. I'd be shocked if it's intercessors. But yeah. So we got these guys that we can work on. So they got their helmets changed. Weapons changed. So he's like dual wielding axes. We've got axe and shield. Sword and spear. So yeah, we've got a few different options, and then he's the commander, so he's got a spear and a plasma. But yeah, cast your votes now. Cast your votes now. Who do we paint? Who do we paint? Who are we all thinking? Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Okay, let's go. What are you thinking? I'll have a vote as well. I'll do that. There you go. Bladeguard seemed to be winning it. Bladeguard. Ooh, Bladeguard have dropped. Let me have a look at the voting. See how we're getting on. So, one person's. So, 9 people have voted. There's 12 of you in chat. So, come on, get your votes in. So, at the minute, we're 56% Bladeguard, 33 for the Knight, 11 for the Intercessors. So, as I said, I think intercessors are out. I just brought a shitload of colours up, so I'll have to dig through them. But I've got a nice little box now for my paintbrushes, so they're not just everywhere anymore. There we go. Nice little box for all my brushes. New Rosemary and Co. brushes and whatnot. And I've already spilt paint on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. 9 votes. There's 12 of you. Come on. 3 more votes. I'll tell you what I will do as well. When we get done, I'm going to probably glue them down. I'm also going to turn the heating off because I am freaking roasting now. There it is. It's all the way over there. Tell you what I did try. I bought some of these the other day. Now, I got the wrong one. The Holy White is grey. So it's a greyish white. No, it's fucking grey. And this Caribbean Ocean. They're actually really good. You would come here, but Slave needs help on Half-Life. He's not playing Half-Life, is he? He's not playing it. Has he bowed to pressure? That's 10 votes. And there's 11 in chat that I can see. Come on, have your last vote. Got 1 minute. But yeah, if everyone could smash that like button as well, that'll massively help out. I want to see how many likes I can get. He's not playing Half-Life, is he? He's not. That's got to be a jest. Oh my god, he's playing Half-Life. He said he'd never play Half-Life again in his life. Oh dear. See you in a bit, bud. Oh dear. He's playing Half-Life, right? Okay, he's fired. Right, there's 11 votes. 13 of yous now. 13 of yous now. More votes. More votes. 30 seconds left to vote. Get in there. 11 votes. Bladeguard are winning. You got 20 seconds left. But yeah, the shield's looking nice. I'm quite happy with the way the shield's come out. I like that centerpiece as well. The centerpiece, I think, is done quite well. The only thing I'm thinking of doing is getting an airbrush and doing some light airbrushes around it. You know, so it goes on here and then doing that as well just to make it pop a little bit more. But I'm not that confident yet. But they go in quite well. They do pop out a tiny bit that you can see just there, but not too bad. So it looks all right. It looks all right. It looks all right. Right. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lobster. End the poll. Ding, 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 ding. End the poll. Ding, 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 ding. End the poll. And the winner is the Bladeguard. Right. Let's have a look at the Bladeguard. What are we going to do today? He needs... how are they for the backpacks? Are the backpacks all done? Yeah. Right, so I'm thinking then, he's going to need some gold on his laurels and stuff like that. So gold. Right, we're going to go on to the gold, because I need to do gold. You are gold. Gold. Blues for the hands. Not the hands, sorry, the grips. Drox. I hope you don't mind me calling you Drox or Drox. Drox, yeah. If that's okay. Yes. Yeah. The lure of the plastic crack is too much. So, at the minute, I am currently painting, if you class demons as well, 7 armies. Yeah. 7 armies and a couple of, like, one-off things. So, but great question, bud. Great question. Yes. I've got my Dark Angels. Now, my Dark Angels are the one that's painted the most. So, I've got about 2,500 points painted. I've got a few bits that are nearly done, like these. Repulsor Executioner, which I was going to bring up because the base is done, but I'll leave that. Some heavy intercessors and a few other bits and bobs that are done. So I'll have 3,000 points done in the next couple of weeks. I've got Custodes, I've got Imperial Knights, and then I've got all of Chaos's armies. So I've got the 4 gods, so World Eaters, Death Guard, Emperor's Children, Thousand Sons. I've got Black Legion. I've got a lot of Vashdor's lot, so all the demon engines. I've got demons. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for the great question. Ask anything. Ask. Just keep asking. The chat is good. I like lots of chat. Keep the chat coming. I'm also contemplating as well, so people need to decide, right? You know my emotes, because we don't really play repo anymore. So all of these, apart from K's, all of them I'm going to change. Obviously not that one. So the two that we're not going to change is that and that. We're going to keep those ones. And I'm going to change them to Space Marine based stuff, which we might do tonight actually. So I need to know what you want. What emotes do you want? Thinking going Space Marine. So tonight, spam the shit out of them emojis because they're not going to be around for much longer. Right, wet palette, and I'm going to use two different golds for basing. I'm going to use one that I really like and it looks very coppery, which is Balthazar gold. That's not Balthazar gold. Where are you, Balthazar? Yeah, Balthazar. That's fucking Bugman's gone blind as bitch. Where the fudge is that? I brought it up after all this hype. Yeah, there is. It's on the top. It's where it shouldn't be. So yeah, I'm going to use two golds. We'll have a little play around. Good to know you're not alone. Yeah. You need to assemble your Dark Angels Combat Patrol and just buy myself a new course. Oh, yeah, don't blame me. That Corsair Battle Force, very nice. Very nice. So I do not blame you in the slightest for purchasing that one. I was in a shop yesterday and I was having a look at the... Because obviously shops, the third-party stores get them in earlier than everyone else. And they don't sell them. They don't let you have them. But you can have a look at the box. So I was having a look at... all Huron and his retinue and that box set and whatnot, and it looked very nice. Dark Angels Combat Patrol, I like what's in there, but for me it was a bad Combat Patrol. The models are great, some Bladeguard. What else did you get? Was it Intercessors and what else was in that fucking box set? I know you got the Gravis Captain. So you got a Gravis Captain. That way it made no sense to put a Gravis Captain in there and no other Gravis units. That's the reason why it made no sense to me. What was the Bladeguard? Was it Hell Blasters, Bladeguard, and... No, it wasn't Intercessors, was it? What the fuck was that? Right, I need to look this now. That's freak me out, not knowing. Warhammer. 40,000. Not Age of Sigma. Don't want Age of Sigma. What is in the box set? Space Marines. Dark Angels. Yeah, there we go. Intercessors, Hellblasters, Bladeguard. Yeah. That was it. And the Gravis Captain. Great models to have because the Hellblasters and the Bladeguard are fantastic. The Intercessors are great models. But the Captain made no sense to me, and it's the only one that doesn't have any like Inner Circle Companions or Deathwing Knights in it, which would be completely Deathwing. They're all got something to do with their own individual. Like if you buy the Blood Angel one, you get Sanguinary Guard and stuff like that. But I'm a Dark Angel player, and that Combat Patrol just made no sense to me. So yeah. It should have had, instead of the Intercessors, they should have put 2 units of Inner Circle Companions in there. Mind you, it would have been too expensive then. So instead of the Bladeguard, they should have put a unit of Inner Circle Companions, and they should have dropped the Gravis Captain and put in a normal Captain. That was my opinion, anyway. Should we put some music on? Let's put some music on. If anyone would like to join me in the lobby on Discord... But also as well, Drox, if you have Discord, put !Discord in chat, pop on over to the Discord and show off your models. You sharing that opinion too? Yeah, it was a weird Combat Patrol. But yeah, if you put !Discord in chat, pop on over. We have a 40k section in the Discord for people to show off their models. Come on over. Let's play that one. Thank you, Chaos. Right, so we're going to do some gold. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the shields. And I need to do white and gold on the helmet there. So I need to do gold accents but white in the middle. Right, each model I need to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, absolutely best value to go for. Absolutely best value. But what I always say, build your army first. Now, don't go for the meta, just go for the ruler coup. Because the meta changes all the time. Thank you very much, Nathan. Welcome in. Say hello as well. Come into chat and say hello. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Right, so I need to do his helmet, which is pretty much a bit silver. He doesn't need any gold doing. He needs leather, silver, leather on his belt. So he's pretty much leather. Right, so I might do the leathers first, because I haven't done all of the leathers. I haven't done the belts and stuff. Right. And I don't like doing metallics first. I always like me doing metallics later. Right. Change of plan, everyone. Change of plan. Alright, let's go for some Doombull Brown and some Scorched Brown. I'm going to do a few different leathers. Also, as well, get some of these little metal BBs. And as you can hear, stick them in your paint. It will stop your paint from sticking, and also, yeah, it'll do well. But yeah, if you've just subscribed or anything like that, join the Discord channel. Come on over. Got a load of people in there who paint as well. They show off their models. And, you know, it's a nice community, so there's no bullshit. There's no, oh, this is that, this is that. If you want some tips or anything, there are some really good painters in there. Please ask. No one will ever criticise your paint jobs, because I'm a shit painter. No one will ever criticise your paint job, so don't worry about that side of thing. But come and join. And we do have competitions as well. So we've got 2 competitions running. We've got a painting competition. We've also got a name a knight competition. So, once this guy is painted, once this one is painted, that's when we're going to then pick the name of the knight defender that I've got. So you've not got long, so I suggest you get over there. Get in there. Right, I need a paintbrush. Why am I closing that? Go with that one. And unfortunately, I do have to put my readers on, because I'm old and blind. There we go. Right. So I'm going to lift my table up. Move that over that way a bit. Right. Put you over there. I've not got enough room. I need a bigger table. Fucking hell, I've got a big fucking table as it is. Alright, let's do some Scorched Brown. This is a very old colour, this one. I've had this for a long time. A long time. But yeah, if anyone wants to join me in the lobby on the Discord to come and say hello, please do. Pop on in, even if it's for 5 momentitas. Just realised my drink is right near me water glass. Oh, I got a new Joy Toy the other day. I want to see what we got. Wasn't anyone special. Yeah. I decided to get one of the yellow boys, so I now have a Ultramarine, a Dark Angel, a Salamander, and now an Imperial Fist. So I'm trying to get one of each. Okay, let's do the browns. Yeah, Imperial Fist. So I've got... Oh, shit, the bed. What have I done there? Dropped my phone. Right, so I've got an Imperial Fist. I've got an Ultramarine. I've got a Salamander. And then leading the pack is a rather large Deathwing Knight. So yeah, they're the only Joy Toys I've got. I just get them when they're on offer, because I got this Ultramarine one from Hobby Workshop. It was about 17 quid. So not bad. 17 squiddly diddlies. I like them. I need to do a shelf, actually. I need to build a shelf and put them on. That might be something to do while I'm off. Yeah. 30k Imperial Fist. Yeah. 17 quid. Yep, 17 bucks. Yeah, absolutely. It's nice, isn't it? Just to have it as a little model or what have you. Just sat there. Right. Let me see. Can you still see me? Yes, you can. So let us do his belt. If we can get access to some of it. So this is going to be tough, this, just getting through there. That's why I've gone for a very thin brush. So I've gone for a very thin brush with very little paint on it. Let's see what we can do. Let's get rid of that base. I got a little bit of it here. Can you see all right? I think you need to come a bit closer, don't you? There we go. I am rather silly. I actually build my models and then paint them. So sometimes a bit of sub-assembly works better. And don't worry if you're making mistakes like I am, you can always go back and fix them. It's just getting the actual brush in there. Can you still see alright? Let's try this. It's just getting the brush in there to get the paint on. Now you know why I wear these glasses, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. But thank you everyone who subscribed tonight, I appreciate it. If you want to become a member, by all means do. We do some members only streams, like I'll live stream painting Horus Ascended. I've done 3 streams so far, and what I'll do with them is I'll put them to members only. So if you missed the live stream, you can always go back and watch it if you're a member. Anyone else painting tonight? Or building? I might build them Cataphracti Terminators soon. Don't know if anyone's seen them yet. I've got a box of them. Maybe you want to have a look, let me know. Another new scale that came out properly this Saturday. Yeah, I popped into my local Warhammer shop. They had a box. Not Warhammer shop, that's a lie. I walked into my local gaming shop and they had a box. But if you do want cheaper Warhammer and you live in the UK, ! Wayland in chat. Up to 20% off all of your Warhammer goodness. 99% of the time I will build the models. Yes, I am stupid. I am incredibly stupid doing that. Sub-assembly is easier, but I was trained. Well, I wasn't trained. Kind of was trained, but yeah. I was shown how to paint this way, and it works for me. But yeah, it's each to their own. Siege Assault. Oh, nice. It's a nice box set. I think the next box set I'm going to get is probably 11th edition. So 11th edition will be out June or July. And so far what we've heard in the rumour mill is it's going to have a generic captain, generic librarian, a new Ancient on foot. You're going to get a new Jump Assault Chaplain. Move this over so you can hear me. A new Jump Assault Chaplain. This is the rumour. Obviously, this isn't confirmed until you see the video. Also, the video itself. So, you know, like 8th, that wasn't 8th, was it 9th edition, 10th edition? You had the videos of the Tyranids, and you had the videos of the Ultramarines versus the Necrons. There'll be a new video out for 11th edition, which is due to drop on the 25th, I think it is, of March. During Adeptacon, which will be, I think it's 10 o'clock Central Time, which is 4 in the morning UK time. So if you go onto the Adeptacon website and look at the schedule, and look on Wednesday the 25th of March, that is when they will launch that particular box set, and you'll start seeing, so you'll see all the new models in there, which is pretty cool. But they'll do it as a video. So, you know, like, you saw the video of the Leviathan box set, and you saw all the new Sternguard, you saw the new Terminators, and the Apothecary Biologist, and the Terminator Librarian, and stuff like that. That's how they launch it also. Yeah, be a little 2-minute, 3-minute vignette, which will be pretty cool. Right, that's that one done, that's that one done, that's that one done. It's got a little pack there. Let's paint that one. And it's Space Marines, which apparently, now I don't know how true this is, apparently they're going to be painted red instead of blue this time. Now that doesn't mean that it's going to be only Blood Angels players can play them, the generic models. And they're going to be against Orcs, who are going to be painted in Goth colours, because obviously it's meant to be Armageddon. So it's based on Armageddon, and Ghazghkull Thraka's on his way to Armageddon, and Ghazghkull's head of the Goth clan, so they're going to be painted in Goth colours. Oh, there's nothing. You know what? I'm kind of, if the rumour mill is true from what I hear that's in there, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little bit disappointed if it's true, because Vanguard Vets, yes, I'm very much interested in the new scale of Vanguard Vets. The Chaplain with Jump Pack, yes, very much interested in that. But after that, I'm not really getting blown away by anything that's apparently in there. So you've apparently got a new unit of Intercessors, a Gravis unit, which may have like heavy bolters or something like that. A Speeder, whether that be a Hellstrike or something smaller. And that's it. Because in the last one, if you think, you got Terminators, Vanguard Vets. No, you didn't. You got Terminators, Sternguard Vets, and Infernus squad. So they're the three that are being replaced. You got four characters which have been replaced, and you got one you got the big Terminator, didn't you? So yeah, I'm a bit underwhelmed. Apparently the Intercessors are going to have all new helmets and poses and stuff like that. But in the box set, the 11th edition box set, they're all push fit. So they're not fully customizable. Which again is another reason why I'm a bit meh. But unfortunately I will be buying it. Regardless. Because it's the rule book as well, and yeah. And I'm going to try and get my hands on it a bit early. And what I'll do is I'll do a video and put it out on launch day so people can see it, what's in there, what's in the box. Sorry, I need a drink. My throat is very dry. So what are people painting out there then? What are people in the midst of painting right now? What you're painting, what you're building? Is it 40k? Is it AOS? Is it fantasy? Is it Lord of the Rings? Can you still see that yet? These are all the hardest bits now. Trying to get into the little nooks and crannies without tapping anything that you shouldn't be tapping. Let's just take your time. There's no rush. There's no rush. In reality, I should have stuck these models down by now, but oh well. Normally don't have very shaky hands as well, but tonight, for some reason, I feel like I have. Got a bit of shaky hand syndrome. Right, that'll do for that one. Well, I'm planning on finishing my Dark Angel assembling this week and start the Saturnine box and move on to a little bit. Oh, nice, okay. So I want to build everything first, then switch between. So, yeah, that's what I do, because you can get burnout if you're doing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. You just get burnt out from painting it. And then you get fed up of it, and you get bored of it, and you get annoyed with it and stuff, and you go, I don't really want to do this. Whereas if you mix it up, so I'm painting an Imperial Knight, I might paint Custodes one time, I might paint Dark Angels, I might go into Chaos. You don't get burnt out because you're doing something different all the time. So it's actually a really good way of doing things. But sometimes you'll be that drawn into painting a model that you'll go and stick with it for a little bit. But join me Tuesday night, because I think you'll like Tuesday night. I've got Horus Ascended. You know the resin model of Horus, the big one when he's ascended to War Master and not Demonhood, sorry. When he's basically imbued with the powers of the Chaos. That's the model I'm painting on Tuesday night. So we've done a couple of them, which you can see in the members section. But yeah, it's a lovely model. Resin as well. There you go, a little bit of a change, but yeah, he's looking good. Starting to look good. Getting all the bits done. So that's him done with the leathers. Pretty rad, that shield. Well, that shield on the back or the knight shield? Yeah, that helmet is actually... Can anyone tell me what helmet that is? Or whose head that is? 10 points to Gryffindor for anyone who knows what that is. Hey, Filthy, what do you think of this? What do you think of this shield? What do you think of that shield? It's my Knight shield. My Knight Lancer. Nope, not Iron Warriors. It is Dark Angel related. Whose head is that? Do I, just for a change, do I do brown leather handles or do... Nah, I'll keep it blue. Whose head is that, everyone? There's the guess. Filthy, are you out for... Are you going Warhammer World and then going out for April's birthday as well? You don't know? Because I don't know what to do, because a lot of people are saying they're going out the following week because they're going to Warhammer World. Because there's a few people who can't make it due to other commitments. So I don't know what to do, because at the minute, all I know is confirmed going out Saturday night is me, you. Oh, you've not been invited? Hey, he put it up for everyone. He put it on the thingy, didn't he? He put it on the Discord for everyone. I mean, I'm going Warhammer World on that Saturday if you want to lift. Not mind swinging by grabbing you. Because I don't know whether I'm going to go out that night, because I put that message up on Discord because I'm trying to find out who's coming on the Saturday on the evening. Because there's a few coming in the daytime to Element Games. There's a few coming out on the Friday night, but Saturday night seems to be a bit of a dud one at the minute, where not many people are coming out. So I don't know what to do, whether to abandon the Saturday night, so do Element Games, abandon the Saturday night and do the following week, and go Warhammer World and then go out that night. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know. You're confused with what you're meant to be doing. You're basically coming out with me on Saturday night, that's it. That's all you're doing. Yeah. We were all meeting up, and you know Manchester better than me, so you were deciding where we were going for drinking. That's all that was happening on a Saturday night. But if you want to go Warhammer World, because I know Chaos is going, I'm going. I don't mind swinging by picking you up. Because then I might end up going back to Manchester anyway and just getting in a hotel there and going out that night or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just want people to let me know what they're doing on the nights, Friday, Saturday and whatnot. That's why I put it on the Discord, man. Warhammer World's the weekend after, so the 21st. 21st. Oh, sorry, bud. Love for you to come. But yeah, so it's... if anyone doesn't know, March 13th this year is my birthday. So we're all going out. I've booked Element Games in Manchester on the Saturday. So the plan is, and we're doing it in 3 parts. And not everyone... I'm doing it that way because not everyone can make it to all 3. So the plan is, go out on the Friday for something to eat, drink. Kind of a face to the name sort of thing. This is such and such. You recognise their voice and whatnot. You see their name in chat and what bollocks. So that's what that night was going to be. I think this brush is giving up the ghost here. Saturday then, meeting up at Element Games for... You don't think you can do the 21st? No worries. And swap brushes. Because I want to go out on the birthday and on the Saturday. And then I want to do Warhammer World. Then I'm 50... Dank can't make my birthday. So I've said to Dank I'll go out with him in Manchester on the 21st. So what I was thinking of doing was Friday night, meet up in Stockport, go for something to eat and whatnot. Element Games on the Saturday, and then night out in Manchester on the Sunday. So at the minute, there'll be me, you, Chaos, and then we'll see who else we can get to come. Because I've asked, I know Gung's off that weekend, so he's on about coming as long as Nuz can bring him. Then you've got, so you got them two. We've got Nate may be able to make it. Capra hopefully can make it. I don't know about Capra. I don't know if he can make it or not because he goes to see his other half. But hopefully he can come at least one of the aspects. I think Saturday will be coming in the day, but hopefully he can come out of the Friday night or the Saturday night. Who else can come? I've asked Chaos to ask Michael, Ian. Not Michael can't make it. Mike, Ian, a few others. So I'm just waiting for people to come back to me, let me know. At the minute, there's just going to be 3 of us. But we're definitely, me and Chaos are definitely going out in Manchester on the Saturday night, aren't we, Chaos? We'll get a hotel, and we'll go out drinkings. And I think in Element Games, I've got you. Hopefully Gung and Nuz. Got Nate. Got Grease Piece. Got Coops. I've asked all these people from a league who I play with. But the room's quite big. There's like 12 tables, so hopefully we get a few there. I've asked Game Right as well if he wants to come. Hopefully he can make it. Valrak said he might turn up for Element only. Because obviously he's out the following week, so I don't think he's allowed to go out 2 weeks on the trot. Not like he can't afford it. Then there is... Who else is coming? Can't remember who else is coming. Davos maybe. Hopefully he can make it. Pudsey I don't think can. Yeah, I've sent messages out. See who can come. Yes. Drox, yes, there will be a new Grey Knight. There will be Grey Knight. The Grey Knights will have a full refresh, but it will probably be towards the end of the edition, because normally Grey Knights come out at the end. If 10th's anything to go by, you'll have, obviously, Marines, Orcs, because then the first 2 that they do. Then it will be, like maybe Astra Militarum or Mechanicus or Custodes, something like that. Eldar normally are near the beginning. Dark Angels will be one of the first ones as well. But yeah, I reckon they'll be nearer to the end. Hopefully I'm wrong for you. Hopefully I'm wrong. But more than likely they'll be at the end of the edition. Which, if it's near to the end of the edition, you're probably talking about 2028, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just shitting your cereal. I'm so sorry. Ah, shit. Now, I got told today I paint really fast. Is that true? Do I paint really fast, or am I a slow painter? Because I think I'm a slow painter. You'd be an old man then, yeah. I've been waiting for 84 years. I'm gonna ask. I ask this almost every week because I am intrigued to see what people's thoughts are. So people have obviously heard about the Henry Cavill TV show, yes? What character do you think old Henry will be playing? I've got my theory on it, and I've said it multiple times, which I won't mention my theory right now. I'll let everyone mention theirs. Who do you think Henry Cavill will play in the Warhammer? Am I fast painted, am I? Alright, I thought it was a slow painter. Right, so that's the leathers on him done apart from these. So he's going to have a different leather coloured satchel pack. So where are you thinking? Where are you thinking of going then, Filthy? Or do you want to just pick somewhere to meet up and then we'll just go from there? I think that's probably going to be the best course of action. In it. Oh, I have had a message from Nuz actually. Probably can't. Salmon over here. That's sweet. Sorry, I just had a message on Discord. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. I can't see. I got too much shit in the way. There you go. Titus or Valdor? Yeah, I've said Valdor. I've said Valdor from day one. I hope he's not Titus because they've got a good actor there who can play Titus. So they got Clive Standen who could just use the voice and do it. Or they could go mad and bring back what's his name? Oh, what's his bloody name? Who played Titus first? Who done Titus's voice first? Oh, what's his name? Cannot remember. He's from Kingsman. Hi, Jam. The smelly bum has arrived. What is his name? Stone? Is it Stone? Oh my god, I can't remember. My memory's so bad. Bruh. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, J1407BZZ is my son. I call him a smelly bum. He's only 8. Because he does fucking stink. What? Hey, Jam. There we go. Leathers. I'm not stinky. Oh, yes, you are. Ask Chaos. Chaos will tell you. Chaos is John, a stinky boy. Right. So we'll do more leathers. Let's carry on with the leathers. It said like J1407BZZ or B's. I don't fucking know what you're saying, John. Oh shit, there's too much paint on that. You put me off now, Johnny boy. You're a what? No, I said isn't John a smell. Oh, never mind. I said Ask Chaos is John a smelly bum. Never mind. I know you're watching other channels. Go and watch them. Bugger off. You're not wanted here. Hey, Uppy, how we doing? You alright? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in, sir. I appreciate it. Tell you what doesn't work for me though, here. The being able to gift members myself doesn't work. No, only super chats and super stickers. That's all it shows. So it's weird. Is a possible planet that rings about 100... Oh, man, okay. Well done, John. You smarty paws. He is ridiculously clever. John is ridiculously clever, and I'm so proud of him. Just don't tell him that I'm proud of him. He'll get a big head. It might not have those rings. Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to come and jump into chat and have a chat with us, please do. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like this brush is too big. Now here's a tough one. Getting in here. Getting in here without touching anything else. Beautiful. Got it. Beautiful. 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 Can everyone see me painting all right? Is it all right? It's not too bleached out or anything, is it? I've done that one. Bit more paint on that. That's that one done. Nearly. Right. It could be just debris. It could be rubbish. It could be that people have just opened the windows and used it as a trash thing. Just a trash heap. Have you ever thought about that, John? Little blurry from... It's probably because I'm moving it and stuff like that. So I need to change the settings on the camera. Because the camera's trying to focus on this and not this. So I need to like do like a fixed camera lens on it or something. I just don't know how to do it. I'll have a play around with it in a minute. Oop, ballsed up. There's been another fuck up. Right, so we've got the two big, his holster and his scabbard done. Yeah, true. I mean, I think if I go into... Right, let me have a minute because my ears are hurting. Like having the big headphones and stuff on. But I think if I go into... move that out of the way. So if I have that sort of sat to there, right, and then go into this one, go into my settings of it. Leave that one. See you, John. Right, let's go into this one. Let's see if there's anything here that we can do. Ooh, I can do that. Then I can alpha mask. All right, I never knew I could. Okay, just delete that one for now. That's something I can have a little look at later on. Right. Close that one. Right, minimize that page. Go over to my email link. Oh, why do you ask that all the time? I hate that thing. Need to turn that off. Right. So, we're on Nova, which is this camera here. It's gone very out of focus. There you go, that's better, yeah? Yeah, there we go. Show it. Show it. Moving on. There's always a way. As I always say in work, I don't do problems, I do solutions. And now I can't see. Hang on. I can't see. Right, let me know how this gets on, because this is going to be a bit of a different one. So let me know if you can see it better. I need a different brush. It's too thick. Let me get a different brush. Sorry about this, everyone. Let's go with this one. But yeah, definitely recommend. This was about a tenner. Get yourself a little brush case. Yeah, get a brush case. Because I was just carrying them loose, and they wear out quicker and they damage quicker. But this was a tenner, so 10 quid. Just a cheap wood brush case. Perfect. Just get something. I definitely recommend it. Right, this is a better brush. This is a better brush with something on it. There you go. No, we don't have the thing on it anymore. That's why I wear these glasses, because I can see the tiniest imperfections. Is that looking... Oh, I'm too far away now, aren't I? God damn it. There we go. Let me just fix my chair. I moved my chair back. That's when it was. Right. There you go. Starting to get a bit of a belt on him now. The first... Oh, now, it's a good question. Actually, it's a really good question. So, about 20... How long ago was it now? 20... So, 2001, I worked for, as it was then, Games Workshop. So, I worked at a shop in southwest England, well, more like Midlands, really, southwest Midlands. Place called Cheltenham, where people have heard of it because of the racing. So I got a job working for them, just in the shop, just selling them. And what we'd do on a bit of downtime when we didn't have people in the shop, like, because obviously a lot of it was geared towards kids and whatnot. They were all in school, so you were kind of just chilling out for the day. So most of the time you'd just be painting and stuff like that. So the first army I started collecting was Space Marines. and I painted them as Ultramarines, as everyone does. Then I went on to Necrons, because I only done a couple of models in Ultramarines, and I went straight onto Necrons because they had their first launch. So this was the time when the Monolith first came out, just to give you an idea on timescale. So Necrons was the first fully painted 2,000 point army I had. I also had vampire counts for fantasy, called the old world these days, and I had dwarves for fantasy as well, and I was about to start a Dark Angel army, and then I left and didn't work there anymore. Ended up moving back up to where I live now, and there wasn't really anyone into the hobby, so I kind of sold all my stuff after a few years. And then recently got back into it about how long ago was it? About 10, 12 years ago. Very briefly, just to paint a few Lord of the Rings stuff, and then enter a competition, which the model I painted won, but it wasn't inputted by me. It was designed by someone else and inputted as their model, and we won. And fell out of the hobby again, got back into it about 2 years ago, so then I decided to do what I always wanted to do, which was my Dark Angel army, and I finally got around to doing it. And it was just at the time that Lionel Johnson had come out, so I got back into the hobby just, what would it have been, a couple of months after 11th edition came out. Sorry, 10th edition came out. A couple of months after 10th edition came out, I got back into it. So obviously the Lion had come back into it at the end of the other edition. Dark Angels were all getting a refresh. You had all the Dark Angel revealed at Christmas with Belial and the Inner Circle Companions. There you go. Oh yeah, what was the first army you collected? There you go. Everyone in chat, just let me know, what was the first army you guys ever painted or collected? That was a very good question. That was a very good one. Keep them coming. Saves me just sitting here in silence and painting. I like talking while I'm doing it. It's nice. Like 20 years ago, you had your first torch where the games were... Alright, okay, when you were a kid, I collected Lizardman. Very nice. Didn't know really. Yeah. That when you got back into it after 10th edition. Yeah, a lot of people seem to got back into it. It had two big growth spurts. One when 10th edition came out, and prior to that, COVID, so like 8th edition. That was kind of a big explosion for it as well. Right, so that is the leathers done for that one as well. Still a bit more on that, actually. But for me, it's always about the ruler cool. So at the minute, for me, the coolest looking army is Necrons. That's why I'm thinking of getting back into them again. Because obviously I don't have my other Necron army because that was thrown away by Games Workshop. Well, the store owner of the Cheltenham branch anyway at the time. Not bad. Yes. So that doesn't exist anymore. It's chucked in the freaking bin. Right, carrying on our leathers. I need to put a bit more Scorched Brown. It's starting to dry out. Let's put a bit more Scorchy McScorchy Brown in there. Bit of water. Bit more water. Oh yeah, if you went for, well, hopefully in either 11th or 12th edition, you may see some dinosaurs appear. You may see some Exodites, Eldar Exodites. So if you don't know, Eldar Exodites ride dinosaurs. So you may find in that edition that happening. So in 11 or 12, there apparently the Eldar Exodites are getting a refresh. So you will see Eldar riding around on dinosaurs. Which would be amazing, because I would consider buying Eldar at that point. But I'm not a big fan of elves. So like in fantasy or like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, I'm not a big elf fan. The only thing I like elves in is Magic the Gathering. But Eldar Exodites would tickle my fancy. Because you have dinosaurs. You're not an elf guy either? Nah. Just not a fan. More of a dwarf. Yeah, I didn't even like the elves in Warhammer. Not Warhammer. World of Warcraft. My first character in that was a dwarf. I like painting with a tiny brush. The only problem is you run out of paint so fast. My headbutting something now, right? Right, so there's the scabbard and holster done. Let's move on to the belt. No worries, bud. See you in a bit. I think what I will do with these ones now, as I finish them, I might just glue them to the bases. Right, let's get me glue. Get in a bloody hole, would you? Won't go in the freaking hole, this thing. A bit of tissue. So I don't want to be touching the models at the minute, not with glue on my hands. Definitely not. There you go. So I'm going to stick these down to the bases. Get rid of the blue tack off the bottom. Properly stick these down now. Stick him down. Should. Stick those two down. So yeah, after I've done the leathers, I'll stick them all down. So there's 3 of them all stuck down. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let me get rid of the blue tack off the bottom of these because I'll just glue this straight away as well. As soon as I've done the leathers. Because then I can start putting it on my little butt plug. Do 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 do. Get your leathers done. Do 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 do. see anything else that needs doing. Apart from these at the back, which have suddenly appeared. Little sausages. You're back. Wonderful. Welcome back. Let's do this in this one. I'm going to do that one in that one. So, is anyone else building or painting at home? Or are you gaming? Is anyone gaming right now and listening to me? Which I think would be pretty fucking awesome. I love when I find when I've not cut things out properly and I'm like, right, I'll do that as a bit of leather that's flapping off. Do a good job there. Wow. Wow. When you find things, you're like, oh, what have I done? Do you paint minis more clean style or grimdark? Oh, grimdark. All the time. All the time. I've said this multiple times on stream, I'm not a fan of edge highlighting every panel. For me, it doesn't make sense. Come on, you're a new fucking paint, glue. Hang on one sec. The old switcheroo, meltamoo. Clean your hands first before grabbing your model, or you're going to pull all your paint off. Pull it out slightly. Clean your hands again. God damn it, I can see there. Yeah, there's something inside there. Yes, it's starting to come out. Right, I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so that's... The hell did that go flying off to? Oh, there it is. Flew off over here somewhere. Yeah, best thing to do when this gets full of crap, you can either blow it, giggity, or... Oh, what the hell? Oh, one of my cameras... I've knocked one of my cameras, I think. Hang on. Where's my mouse? Right, Nova, deactivate, reactivate. There we go, we're back on live. Yeah, basically you can blow through it or put it in hot water. Blowing through it normally helps. There you go. And weirdly, now that'll work. Unless you haven't sealed your bloody... your hole back up. Get in, you fucker. There we go. That should work now. I don't think it's that. I think it's the seal. But yeah, always Americulture. Yeah, it's got to be grimmed out. I don't like panels. I basically get a light source. So if that's my model, my light source is here. So this is brighter, and that's more in shade. Yeah. I have to. That is the law. But yeah, I'm not the clean style sort of guy. No. I don't want it looking like a cartoon. I want it to look real. It's real to me, damn it! Right, more leathers. Everyone still see it. Good. Should really look at my phone, see what it's like. Yeah. Not look at my camera because I can't see what I'm doing on my camera because at the same time as me. You use AK plastic glue since a couple of months ago as strategy. Yeah. There's a few different ones I use. It's just I had one of these. I was in the shop recently and that was the only one they had. So I don't mind the GW one, but yeah, the design's a bit shit. Grease Piece, who was in chat before, I'm sure that's the one he uses all the time. The AK one. Getting into this one is a pain in the arse. There we go. Did it that way around and it worked. Right, so that's that one done. Let's move on to his scabbard. Yeah, new model for very true. Just it's the glue itself is fine. It's the applicator. Talking about Grey Knights earlier, do you think, because obviously he's disappeared at the minute, do you think in this edition though we'll bring back Caldo Drago? Because he's not there at the minute, there's no model for him. Or is he now going into myths and legends and you just talk about him and as a man who could not be killed and destroyed as many demons as possible? Right, Scabbity. That would be. Well, 11th edition box set I'm gonna get for Dark Angels. In this edition is going to be all the Ravenwing, because apparently a lot of the bits that are going to be coming out for Space Marines is going to be fast attack, so bike based, speeder based, jump pack based, and stuff like that. So the Ravenwing would make sense for the Dark Angels. So obviously they're all the bikes and the speeders and whatnot. I hope we get new speeders and new flyers for Dark Angels. Apparently there is a new Dreadnought coming as well, which is a flamer-based one. That's what Big Al Mr. Valrak says. Besides the 11th edition, what's the next army you're considering? Necrons. Necrons I'm considering. I don't have a Xenos army. I have Dark Angels, I have Imperial Knights, I have Custodes. I don't want to do Astra Militarum because I don't want to do a Horde army. Oh, press that. Hang on. Let me go back to music on that one. Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to do a Horde army. So I'm kind of bypassing Astra Militarum for the minute. But yeah, the next one for me, I think, will be Necrons because I don't have a Xenos. What about you, Chaos Gamer? What's your next army? Not even the Kriegs? No, not even the Kriegs. Not even the Kriegs. I like the Kriegs, but I'd rather do Steel Legion. If I was going to do a army with gas masks on, I'd rather do Steel Legion. But I would like to do some. If I was going to do Astra Militarum, I'd probably do like Catachans or something. God, this is right buried in here, this thing. Keep the questions coming. The questions are awesome. I think Chaos's next army would be her army will be Iron Warriors. Just imagine the fun charge you might call an artillery. Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't worry. Don't have to apologise. I know exactly what you mean. Right, let's do some Doomble. In case anyone's wondering, the darker of the two browns is Scorched Brown, and this more orangey looking one is Doomble Brown. And that is that then. Oh, what is what? Oh, and what is what? What have you done? What have you done, Java? Have you upset Slaith again? Java, are you going to come to Warhammer World on the 21st of March? He got so far, but in the end it doesn't really matter. Singing a bit of Linkin Park at me. Oh, you got a Chris? Oh, right, okay. That's a shame. I was going to lend you the money to come, but never mind. Got a christening. Think if I ever get to the point where, you know, I get like a couple of hundred people watching who like and whatnot, I am going to do like a little meet-up at Firestorm. Because I did enjoy Firestorm's layout. And I thought Cardiff was a nice night out, so... Free night's going to be a plan. Right, there's another guy done. In terms of the leathers, that is. Well, the base leather. Alright, let's see if this works now. Yeah, got it working. Ah, sweet. Right, that's that one glued. How long have we been on? 2 hours. I will make something Nurgle for Jet. Yeah, nice. But it'd be good if we get to that point. You know, 12 months or whatever would be a nice time scale. Probably more like a few years. But it'd be great to do, like, you know, hire out a couple of tables. Kind of like what Valrat did at Valfest. Get a few people down. Bit of a meet-up. Have a laugh, have a joke. Go and have a couple of nights out and stuff like that. And just, you know, enjoy the Nurgleness of it all. So is the camera looking better now that I've fixed it? Do you play the tabletop regularly or just from time to time? Yeah, more time to time. It's so I play a few games against Chaos Gamer every so often. We're actually overdue for a game, in fairness. We do need a game. But at the moment, I'm kind of just counting down to 11th edition, so I'm not all that fussed at the minute about playing games. I am in a little league where I lost one and drew one, so I need to get back into that actually and play some more, but I think I'm going to leave it for 11th edition now. What about yourself? Do you do any gaming? I bet you wouldn't destroy... Yeah, I wouldn't, mate. No, don't you worry. I wouldn't fucking do that. Didn't he blame April or something? Well, man, he's got enough room. He's got enough caravans outside his fucking house. I'd love if he's watching now because he'd shit himself and go, the fuck does he know that? Gonna have to ask him, is he a jippo with the amount of caravans he's got outside his house? Or is he just the guy who's sat in the fairground and he's going, okay, let's go? He's a sickly rich, like, yeah. Well, considering how much money he earns a month, yeah, so he's quite rich, isn't he? But I think because of where he lives, I don't think that's why he doesn't get a good car. That's why he's got his dog shit fucking fucking Citroen Grand Picasso. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy, but I love taking the piss out of him as well, so it's kind of like double bubble. Never played the game. All right, okay. Yeah, I mean, there are different aspects of the game. There's the lore side of things, so reading the books, painting, modelling, converting, gaming, video gaming. There's loads of different aspects of it, so you don't have to do everything. But then again, you don't have to be pigeonholed into just doing one. I have no friends. Oh, you got no... Oh, bloody hell. Have you not got any, like, clubs or anything nearby? Or... Because if you go into, like, a third-party model shop who sell them, or you go into, like, Warhammer, there's often clubs in your area, and you just go along there and play. That's the best thing I do, because then you can chat to people and get ideas and whatnot. That's what I'd do. That's what I do, I should say. That's what I am thinking of doing next week. So next week I'm off work from the Wednesday until the Sunday. And Chaos is away, me and the kids. I am thinking about doing a daytime stream just to see what happens. Might just do a daytime painting stream. You know, like a 1 in the afternoon sort of an affair. which could be interesting. Yeah, you can make. That's it. You can make new friends at a shop as well. Motherfucker! Don't be broken, please, because you've got a lot of resin bits on it. That would be absolutely devastating if you was to be broken. You're not. Woo! God damn, that was lucky. Because that arm's resin, and so is the spear, and so is the head. And I would have been devastated if that would have broken. Clean the brush. It's not... There's no such thing as a noob. I mean, if you've got a Warhammer shop close by, they do beginner lessons, so they'll teach you the game, they'll teach you how to paint and stuff like that. So that's the whole point of the actual Warhammer shops themselves. The Warhammer shops are not there to sell you anything. They are purely there to teach you the game. Warhammer, or Games Workshop, is actually more into you buying the stuff from third-party stockists, because that then allows their people then to concentrate on selling the game, i.e. teaching you how to play it, indoctrinating people into it and whatnot, rather than actually concentrating on them selling the game and giving them targets and stuff like that. They can just do that to third-party stockists. So yeah, always buy your models from third parties, like exclamation mark Wayland in chat, and that's the best place to go. You'll get up to 20% off. And Warhammer want you to do that, or Games Workshop want you to do that. So do it. Save yourself some monies. This is going to be interesting trying to get at this bit. Balls. Caught a bit of the armour. Never mind. GW stores are rip-offs, yeah. Does Wayland ship to Germany? Ooh. Let's find out, shall we? Because I do need a break, because that's hurting my ears. So let me just flip things around a minute. Let me just get rid of some of this. So that can go there, that can go there. And turn off. Let us have a little look, because I'm pretty much done with the letters, so I can glue this guy down. Let's have a little look. Do Wayland do it? So exclamation mark Wayland, affiliate. Click on that affiliate link. There we go. Do they ship? Let's have a look. Free UK delivery. Da, 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 da. One sec, just gluing this on before I forget. Let me just Google it. Do Wayland Games ship to Europe? Oh, Wayland Games does, according to this search engine. Wayland Games do ship. Here we go. Shipping policies. Yes, Wayland Games do ship to Germany. Yeah, they do. The EU. So yeah, they do. We ship parcels worldwide, but we're unable to ship to the addresses in Brazil, Russia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Belarus, China, Eswatini, and Israel. Orders to these locations were cancelled and refunded. But yeah, they do ship to the by DHL, DDP Economy, DPD. So yeah, they do. I didn't know that. So yeah, use my link. So click on !Wayland, click on the link, and then make an account. But then when you buy things, buy it through the link. So basically, if you make an account, and then click off it and come back into it, it's not gone through the link anymore. So what you have to do is click it when you want to buy something. If you look at any of my videos from the last sort of 2 months, click on that, log into your account, and then buy it. Then that will work. Because what I'm doing is, everyone who buys anything from Wayland Games, I get a kickback. So I get a 5% kickback. And what we're doing is, at the end of the year, all that money that's in that Wayland Games kickback pot, we're going to use to buy something for someone in chat. So we'll do like a competition. And if we've got enough to do a single model, we'll do that. If we've got enough for a box, we'll do that. If we've got enough for a combat patrol, we'll do that. If we've got enough to buy an entire army, we'll do that. So it all depends on how much you guys buy from there. Depends on how much money goes into that pot. Now, I did have someone use the link, but it didn't work for some reason. I need to get in touch with him, but I've not seen the guy for ages. So what I think's happened is, he's clicked on it, clicked off, and then gone back into it again. Just logging in now. I'll have a little look. Yes, yeah, it's not gone through. So yeah, 0 sales. So I could do with someone buying something from there. Support is kind mod. I hope I didn't butcher your language there. I actually want to learn German, because a couple of my favourite bands are German. So we've got, because I'm into like metal and rock and whatnot. So one of my favourite bands is one of my top bands is Rammstein. And I like Electric Callboy, and We Butter the Bread with Butter is another good one, which is one of the best titles for a band I've ever heard. We butter the bread with butter. But I could do with someone buying something from there, because I want to see if the link works. But support is always the best way forward. Right, what time are we? We're 20. I'll tell you what, I'll do 20, 25, 20. See how we get on. See how we get on. Because now we can bring this back into it. So these should all be stuck now. So we can start doing it properly. So we've got this guy. So I need to decide if I'm going to do his face in bone or metallic or whatnot. But I want to do blue there. And then I need to decide what colour I'm doing all the shields and stuff, because I'm going to do a mix of colours on the shields. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do all the purity seals. Where's Rackar Flesh? That's correct. There it is. Oh, wow, I've gone up 2 subscribers tonight. I'm guessing one of them is you, Drox, and then the other one was the guy from earlier. Who, he didn't pop in the chat, but he subscribed, which was lovely of him. But we also do giveaways for... Yeah, bone colour, but his armour's bone colour, because he's Deathwing. So I want to try and stay away from the bone colour, just have something else that makes it pop. Nathan as well. Nathan subscribed. So yeah, 2 wonderful subscribers. Thanks very much. And see how that's the colour I paint the bone. So I could leave the bone and then do like a metal grill and some like metal spikes on his head or something like that. So that's something we need to have a little think about. But for now, I'm going to do his purity seals. But yeah, as I was saying, we do giveaways on the channel as well. So every month we'll do a giveaway. And the last... How long have I been monetized now? So about the last 7 months have always been over 100 quid. So we do t-shirt giveaways. So you'll see behind me the Dark Pat logo on the t-shirt there. So that one. So we always do a t-shirt giveaway. And we also do a voucher giveaway. Now, a guy did win from Canada, so I had to just give him the money. Have I seen the new McFarlane Dark Angel Beacon? I've not. Let's see, Nuz is coming. Manchester. Sorry, someone's messaging me in Discord. No, I'll have to have a little look at it. Let me see if I can get it Nuz just to pop over. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1100. If I can get to 1100 by not March, end of March. End of March would be a fantastic achievement. Right, let's do some of the purity seals. So yeah, so the giveaways, the way it works if you want to enter the giveaway is you can become a member, you can gift a membership, or you can do a super chat of the same price as the memberships, which is £5. And you get put down at the minute. I'm putting everyone down like 5 times. And the basics of it is you get put in. We do a marble race at the end of the month. And whoever is the winner will get... The first race will get a t-shirt. And I'll post it out to you. And the second race will be the voucher. Right, so that's that one. It's got some more purity seals on the shield. No worries, buddy. Yeah, also it is a voucher and a t-shirt. It just helps the channel. But I'll tell you what, if you're interested in some fun, come and join me on the last day of the month, which is Saturday the 28th this month. Because we're going to do a 40k quiz. And there are prizes to be won. And they are free prizes, so you don't pay to enter them. So last one we did like t-shirts. I've still got all the stuff here. I just need to post them out. So t-shirts, hoodies, caps, beanies, mugs, flasks. Check me DM. Let's have a look. Oh shit, I like that. Is that your one? Sterngard. Is that your one or Oh, it's a Toy Fair one. That's nice, that. I would like to paint a McFarlane one on stream. Because they come grey, don't they? So I would like to paint a big ass McFarlane one on stream. Yeah. I think I'll have a little look into getting that. Because you just paint them yourself, don't you? They don't come like Joy Toys come already painted and whatnot, or coloured. They don't, do they? I'm doing this without my glasses on. That's a bad idea. That's him done. Painted 3 Black Templars, I did another 30. It would be good, right, to get like a full squad of like Joy Toy McFarlane's or something like that, and do like a 500-point game, like a few of yous working together but with different squads. Then that would be ace. Do like a kill team game. That would be fucking cool. Do like a kill team game, but with 40k rules, or a 500 points or something like that. That would be fucking ace, that. That's something I'd like to film. I need to do another battle report with Dank, you know, my virtual one. And do the Primarch one, because that's the first one I want to put out, that one. I need some Black Templar stuff, he said. It's the only problem with this hobby is it's the rule of cool. You'll see something cool and go, I want it. Right, I bought it. Right, what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to leave it in a box for a bit because I've got other projects. It's the only hobby we buy stuff and leave it in the boxes for later. Name another hobby, right? Name another hobby. I challenge anyone this. Name another hobby where you buy things and are happy to leave it sat there in the box for months at a time before you do anything with it. Hard to think of another hobby that's the case, isn't it? It's only the one on him. Yeah, video games, yeah. Suppose you could go down that avenue of video games, yeah. I mean, I did it with Blu-rays, but it's because I couldn't be asked, like, putting the Blu-ray in and then redoing it and whatnot. There is no other hobby. This is the only hobby where you have a pile of shame. Have you ever heard of any other hobby that has a pile of shame? No. It is that rule of the cool. And always buy rule of cool. Chaos is the prime example of that, of rule of cool. And I tell people all the time about it. She is the perfect example of rule of cool. Right, I think I might do all my blues next. I want all the handles like blue on all of them. I just think the blue looks really cool. Just looks good against the bone. Oh, here we go. Oh shit, fucking hell. Proper in the trenches, them, Java. They are war-torn and crusty. They have been fighting. They have been crusading for the Emperor for a long time. A long time. That's why I have For the Emperor as my subscription thing. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you've enabled it in your YouTube settings, you should hear YouTube shout For the Emperor. Yeah, this captain of the... No, he's not captain, sorry. This sergeant is that hard. He's got a bionic arm. He's got a spear. But he also has a relic shield that a captain or a chaplain has. He is that goddamn badass. He's so badass. What is my favourite Chaos Legion? I do like Night Lords. See, I recently have read... is it Treachery of Shadow? Shadow of Treachery, which is the book before Angel Exterminatus, and there's quite a bit about Sevatar in there. It was set just after the lion had slit Korax's throat. Not Korax, sorry, Conrad Kurz's throat. So it's set just after that, and I do like the Night Lords. I like the colour scheme, and I like Sevatar. But I've got quite a lot of 30k stuff. I've got like a load of Mark 6. I've got a couple of Saturnines. I've got the Cataphracti now. I've got the Fellblade, a Leviathan, a Rhino, and stuff like that. So I am and ahhing what... yeah, bad motherfucker. Is that what's on your shield? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to write on it. I'm going to write bad motherfucker. But yeah. I can't remember what it's talking about. Oh yeah. So I don't know what to do. For 40k though, my favourite Legion for 40k. Or my favourite Chaos for 40k. Ooh, it's a tough one, that one. I'm going to have to go. It's either Nurgle. See, I like Emperor's Children though as well. But I also like World Eaters. For me, it changes. It changes day to day. So I'm in the mood for. But I don't know what army to do for 30k if I do one. It will be a Chaos Legion. And I've got Horus. But the 21st, when I go Warhammer World, if they've got him in, I'm going to buy Sevatar and Conrad Kurz. And then maybe do a night... Oh, don't fucking know. I don't know. Don't put me on the spot like that, man. What about Chaos Gamer? What is her favourite Chaos Legion? Now, you got two. You got Chaos Legion and Chaos Faction. So Chaos Legion is 30k. And Chaos Faction really is 40k. So, Chaos Gamer, who is your favourite one? I'm going to do some Thunderhawk Blue to start with. Oh, that's a layer. That's a layer as well. McCrag. I have brought it up. Oh, there it is. Cancer blue? It's Cancer. What's darker? Cancer. Back off. What is darker? Cancer or McCrag? For McCrag. For me crack. I mean what? Right. I think I'll do McCrag and then use these for highlights. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's do McCrag. Oh, this seat's starting to drop. I've sat wrong on it again. But I do like the book I'm reading at the minute, the Angel Exterminatus book, which is the Night Lord's book, because it's a bit about Perturabo. But you get Fulgrim in it, and it's the one where Fulgrim gets shot in the face by a Raven Guard. Does anyone know what Raven Guard shot Fulgrim in the face? I think he actually got it through the eye. I know he's aiming for his eye. I do like the new Defiler, yeah. I like the new Defiler. Chaos, do you like the new Defiler? I really need to finish my Heldret for me Empress Children as well. Because I've done quite a decent job on that. She does, yeah. Oh, yeah, that might be a quiz question. That then. What Raven Guard shot Fulgrim in the face? Aziz Light. Thank you, Aziz. Chaos cannot have the Defiler. Never. There will be a fight. Java versus Chaos. Inside of an octagon. Who is your money on? Fight! Bloody microphone. Get out of the way, I'm headbutting it. Yeah, there you go. That's the blue I'm looking for. I'm going to go a lot lighter than that, but yeah, get a bit of blue on it. Starting to look a bit nicer. Let her win, but steal the Defiler. Ah! In pure chaotic fashion. Steal it. Do it. Go on, what's Slaith playing now then? Is he playing things he said, other things he said he'd never play again? I'm going to swap brushes for doing this, actually. See how we get them. He gave us a depressing end to the stream, and oh god, what did he say? What was this depressing end? He'll be back on in a bit, doing a workout stream or something. Probably going to get something to eat. He needs a Snickers. I do like the blue contrast against these. Like the blue Hilton, like the leather wrap around it and stuff. I do like that. I've done it on a few, but I've gone lighter. So this will get inked and then layered over the top. Do, do, do. Thing is, and I know this now from doing it a year, not everyone is going to stick around for 5-6 hours of a stream. I say to people all the time, just duck in for 10 minutes and come and say hello. Hit the like button, that'll do me. That's all I want. Duck in, say hello, hit the like button, duck out. I popped into his stream before for about, what, half an hour? Ducked out. Got stuff, my stuff together. It's about support. It's not about being there all day. It's not about wanting people to be there all day, all the time. So this one I'm going to do slightly different. I'm going to do blue on this, and then I'm going to do a different colour, maybe a red on that. But I bless him, you know, he enjoys doing it. Enjoy streaming. But, you know, people can't be sat there all day. You know. If you're watching now, Slave, that's the only advice I'd give you. Don't be upset if people are in and out. You can't be there all the time. People have lives. People enjoy your content. People will support you. People will pop in and like. You can't expect people to be the full stream, all stream. So you've got I've recognised now a pattern that I've got different subscribers who watch different days. So I get most of my most subscriptions and people watching from painting streams. So I get a lot of like I'll give you an example. So right now there are 13 people watching, and I've had 150 people come and go. Okay, which is good for me. It's a very good night for me, and appreciate it. But I'll do an Art Raiders stream, and I'll get a third of that. But I don't mind that because I'm playing Art Raiders, because I'm enjoying myself. But I'll have a different group of people watching. But then I'll go and play a Repo, and I'll get a different group of people. So I'll get Amy watching, Jeebus, Gamer Mama, Piper, all people like that. They'll all come and watch that one. And I know they won't come in and watch the Warhammer stuff. They might pop in if they see me live and come in and say hello. Hit the like button, you know, maybe stick around for 5 minutes having a chat. But they're not going to be there the whole stream. There'll be the odd person who might stick around and then they might think, oh, I quite like that actually. I've seen other people doing it. Let me get a bit more knowledgeable about it and whatnot. But it's very rare and I don't expect people to. But that's just me. And I don't like to push my thoughts onto other people. Yeah, I do like that blue. I do like that blue. That blue is very nice blue. It's a very nice blue. Now, do I do red? You know what, I'm going to do in blue, fuck it. I need to decide. I won't come back. I'll do that in a minute. I need to decide what colour handles I'm going to do. So I'll come back to that one in a minute. All sword handles, I mean. Sword handles. Because I could do two different ones here. Let's see. The only thing that is happening, the memberships is dropping. Because this month's giveaway is going to be quite low compared to the rest. It's going to be the first sub 100 one, I reckon. Because everyone's skint from the giveaway that we did last time. So everyone will get paid soon. So what I'm going to do is do another big quiz night on the Saturday for the giveaway. And hopefully people will become members and shit then. God, else the whole thing, like I was talking to Java and Potato about yesterday. I don't do this to make money. I lose money on a lot of streams. But what I did with my giveaway thing is I planned it over 2 streams, so the income for 2 streams was going to pay for it. The only problem is this month I ain't earning fuck all from YouTube. I'm not even at payout stage. You got to earn a certain amount with YouTube before they pay it out, and I ain't there yet. So, I mean, if anyone wants to become a member or anything and help me out or gift the membership, it would help. But you don't have to. Remember that. You never have to do anything on this channel. I will ask occasionally, but I don't expect. I learnt a long time ago, especially in the job that I'm in, because I'm in a sales role. So I sell cars for a living. I deal with rejection a lot, both professionally and personally. So that's why I never get upset about it anymore. Sometimes you won't sell a car because the deal's not right. Sometimes you can't afford to go out and do this thing that you want to do. Sometimes, you know, it's part of life, really. You find out, and this is if anyone can tell me what this is from, I'll be very surprised. But it's a good analogy to work with Warhammer. Because you actually find out that life is this game of inches. And basically you should work at 1 inch at a time. When you get old in life, you start losing stuff, and you only realise that once you start losing them. And that's when you find out life's this game of inches. But if anyone can tell me what that quote's from, I'll be surprised. I'm very impressed as well. That's nice. I like that blue. It's not going to be that dark a blue. I am going to lighten it right up. But the blue goes with the models quite well. What is everyone up to in chat then? What are all you beautiful people up to? I'm going to guess Chaos is psyching herself up about her training course tomorrow. I'm going to bet Java's working on his secret plan to wind everyone else up tomorrow. I reckon... I don't actually know who else is left in chat. The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Suddenly changed. I'm happy with this blue. Bit of blue for Dad's bit of blue. What's the name? I'm getting hungry now. Time wheel. 10 past 10. Let's do these blues and then we'll maybe do a red on the sword hilts. And then I think we are done for the night. But if you're there, if you could smash that like button, if you've enjoyed what you're seeing, you've enjoyed the chat tonight, that would be amazeballs. And also as well, you know, if you're not currently subscribed and you're in chat there and you want to come back and watch us again, hit that subscribe button. You can hit the bell if you wanted to as well, but you don't have to. All the bell does is notify you when I'm live and stuff like that. That's all that does. Or notifies you when I've got a new video out. So there's more blues. More blues. So now, we get rid of that one. Let's do some red hilts on the swords. And I think I will do corn red. Where is corn red? Tiny bit of corn red. So yeah, I'm back again tomorrow. I'm going to play a bit of Art Raiders. Hopefully with Grease Piece and Capra. Or if not, maybe a couple of guys I work with. Or if not, maybe on my own. Well, I'll find that out tomorrow. But yeah, probably a bit of Art Raiders tomorrow because I'm really getting into Art Raiders. I really like it. And then Tuesday, back onto Horus. To carry on painting Horus. Then Wednesday, he doesn't have a sword, and has he got any unpainted bits and bobs? He hasn't got a sword either, so this is easy. Wednesday, I don't know what to do Wednesday now. Wednesday. We could go back to Witcher Wednesday, but I'm not really feeling that at the minute. We could try and maybe do the base of the night. So maybe bring me Millie put up and me green stuff up, and could potentially look at doing that if that interests people. Maybe how to do a base or design a base and whatnot. But when these Bladeguard are done, that'll be 18 Bladeguard done. All Deathwing. And some nice conversions in there. If you look on my shorts, you'll see 2 videos of my other Deathwings that are done. Bladeguard that are done. So maybe go over, have a little look at them, give them a like button. That'd be amazing too. Amazing too. That looks quite nice. That's a nice contrast, that. Nice bit of red and then the blue from the spear. Looks quite good. That one. And then the last one. And that's gone a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Thought we would have been here a little while painting the handles. But 3 of them don't have them. They must have lost them in combat. Dare you lose your swords. Well, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. And unfortunately, Wayne Goddard, you're an arsehole. Ha ha! Oh, shit. Yeah, see, it's dickheads like that want, they can't succeed in life. And they want everyone to fail the same way as them. So Wayne Goddard's probably sat there now, in his bedroom, all alone, never known the touch of somebody else, whether he's gay or straight or whatever, doesn't really matter. Never known the touch of somebody else. He's, probably a weird guy, probably into kids. He seems that sort of guy. He probably, bit of a paedophile. Yeah. I think maybe we should get people around your house, Wayne Goddard. You don't seem right in the head. Well, thanks for your input, Nobed. He sounds like an uwu. And bye-bye. Yeah. I deliberately didn't put him in a timeout until I told him that he is pretty much a virgin. Never known the touch, never known love. Should go and get a job, but won't go. But Mom, I don't want to go and get a job because no one will feed my Pokemon. That sort of thing. Spotty to fuck. Hasn't had a shower in years. Because apparently he's pheromone blasting or whatever the fucking stupid thing is. He's that sort of... He says that sort of guy. Right. What else have we got to do? Yeah, he is a Tamagotchi, isn't he? Could do some silvers, but it's a bit late for silvers. What whites? Whites? Time with him. 10 more minutes. Right, I could get the black for the handle. Could get... white for that. And it's great as well. They come into your chat. They'll say something stupid like that, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna put you off, and you know you're gonna lose your stride, and you're not gonna be able to carry on because I've insulted you." Right. Was it Slave? Was that Slave the Space Marine with a an alt account? Right, I'm going to do my handles and my pistols, because all my pistols have black handles, so it's a dead easy one to do. And it also stands out a little bit against the bone. I mean, I don't know where my mods are tonight. You know, you have all these... Yeah, Slave does have more class. I'm winding him up. But I don't know where my mods are then. He was kind of just sat... left and no one did anything. Don't know what I'm paying him for. Do we reckon he stayed around for me to take the piss out of him, or do we reckon he shit himself and just like said it and then left the channel? And don't know what I pay these mods for. I might have to drop some mods, unfortunately. Start with that Chaos Gamer. She's meant to be here, but she's probably watching someone else. Right, there's the black handle. Right, what else was I going to do in black? So he's got a pistol as well. So I'll do that black, and I'll also do the top of this little, see that little taupe box thing there that he's got at the back. We'll do that as well. Don't know why I'm not doing that. That's why I've glued them. So. He's probably still watching. I hope he is. I've only banned him for 24 hours, or removed him allowed to be in talk for 24 hours. I hope he comes back tomorrow. Because guess what? You don't realise when you call people all sorts of things, you actually help them. Because you're adding interaction on their channel, which fits into the YouTube algorithm, which then means more people watch, which then makes them more successful, which then earns them more money, and they're doing something better than Mark Goddard. Genius, aren't they? Absolute geniuses. You know what, though? That's only the second time anyone's popped into chat and said anything like that in 13 months of us doing this. Not bad, though, is it? Right, that's that one done. What else was I doing in black? Yeah, that's it. It pushes you on to do more, doesn't it? What else am I doing black? Anywhere? Nah, just that one. And he will never know the touch of a girl. Well, unless he tries, unless he's forceful. Or he pays for it, one of the two. Maybe his mum. Hello, mother. Slaith gone back live yet, or is he still off? Yeah, maybe his mum. The only pussy he ever touched was his mum's when he came out of her. He's still off, is he? Slaith, oh Slaith, come and talk to us, Slaith. Come into the chat and talk to us, Slaith. I'm in the lobby. Oh, hang on, there's Naz. 1 second. Hopefully you're in chat, Nuz. I know I've said pop into chat and pop into the stream and come and say hello. Make yourself known if you are here. I told him he always has me, but Slave wasn't. I like Slave. I really do. I just think sometimes he just needs to chill out a little bit. You thought he would have been really chill with all the weed he smokes, but I don't know. Is it making him paranoid? Hence the reason why I make him a mod and I support his channel and be members with him. And obviously, there's the old exclamation mark Slaith in chat. Everyone get your butts over there and subscribe to Slaith. Alright. How many more pistols? So obviously he's only got one in his hand, so I can just paint the handle in his hand. His is about to go off in his hand, everyone. How many subs am I showing, by the way? Save me having a look. It's weird how YouTube only do it in the tens now. Once you get to a certain number, they only do it in the tens. Tell you what I did find out as well. If you are, if you've got over 1,000 subs, you are in the top 30% of all streamers on YouTube. Which is pretty fucking good. So it means you're actually the top 30% of something. Then what I might do on the... Oh, cool. Right, so I have got to... I want 1.1. 1.1 is the big thing that I want to get to. That's my next milestone. 1.1. Because I want to try and beat Ian Gamer. Whatever. Geordie Gamer, that's the guy. Because he's on 1.09 at the minute. So I want to get ahead of Ian. Only just for competition. No, nothing malicious or anything. I'm a very competitive person. That's why I work in sales. Go. Right, so I've done all the blacks, I've done all the blues, done all the reds. So now they're starting to look pretty fucking cool. So now I need to do white, some on his helmet. I need to do silver, silver, bit of silver. Whatever I'm doing on the back, whites and whatnot. White there. So he is about 90% done, if you don't include the base. He just needs gun, gold on the laurels, green on the there, or maybe gold, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Pommel, that bit. This is the power bit. Relic, shield, and that's pretty much it for him. He needs knee, tilt, banner, spear, shield, and then highlights. They all need highlights, really. Face. So yeah, I reckon another 2 more streams of painting these, and these will be done. But these are all stuck down now. And the way I'm doing it is that's his shield. So that's going to be on his back. So he is going to have a shield on his back. But he's carrying 2 swords at the minute. So he's 2 axes. So he's 2 hard. And then that is his shield. So that will be something like behind him like that. Like he's popped it down in the ground or something. Like maybe kind of like that. Or like that in the ground. And he's stabbing something. I just haven't figured it out yet. I'm just wondering whether I should get like a dead body here. And have that jammed into its head. Do you know what I mean? Like that. I just haven't figured out yet what I want to do with this one. Because I can't put it on his back because it's got a Mark 6 backpack on it. So I can't do that. I mean, what I should have done... Can I still do it now? Can I pop him off? Yeah. What I might do is move him right back. Yeah. If I put him right back, I've got enough room then to put the shield further forward. Right, let's do that. Didn't think about that when I was gluing him. I'm a sausage. I was going to say I was a cock, but that's Mark Goddard. You know what I mean? There you go. So if I put him at the back, it looks like he's stabbing something, and there's plenty of room then for his shield to go somewhere over here. That looks better. Right. Well, that's 10:30. I'm going to go and get some scran. Only a quick snack before bedtime. But it's been good. Hang on, where's that gone? There it is. It's been a good stream. Apart from me throwing things around. So don't forget to join me tomorrow, where we will be playing some video games. And then Tuesday we're going to be painting some more Horus Ascended. Wednesday, we're gonna... Don't know what I'm doing Wednesday yet. Still haven't decided. Hang on, let me just change camera angles. Turn that off. Yeah, what's everyone... Has everyone enjoyed it? What have we thought so far? How many likes have we got? We got any decent likes? Because the likes is what decides if I like it or not. I reckon I've got at least 1 dislike. Which is great because guess what? Dislikes are actually really good too because it shows interaction. So when you dislike it, it's as good as doing a like. It's funny that, isn't it? It's weird how things like that work out in your favour. Weird. Right, let's have a little look how we've been getting on. Let's have a look at some analytics and then I'm going to go. What games do you normally play then, Java? Do you play many games online or anything? Or so, yeah, 1,071. So I've got 2 beautiful subscribers tonight. Thank you so much. And if I go into the content page, actually go back to dashboard, go to the live stream side of things, click on that one. Only 9 likes, unfortunately. And there's 11 of you here, so you could all hit the like button a bit more if you wanted to. Well, it's been nice. Analytics are showing good. We had 16, mostly shoots. All right, fair enough. Viewer activity. Stream health has been excellent, apparently. But no, it's been good. It's been a nice night. Chat rate has been okay. Views, yeah, been nice. 168 people have been and gone. 3 hours, 17 minutes. See, I don't like doing too long one, but I have said once I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. Now, I'd have to do that in a combination of 2 12-hour streams. So I'd do a 12-hour one, probably go for a quick pee, and then start another 12-hour one. And I'd probably have to start it at something like 10 at night. Go from 10 at night till 10 in the morning. And then 10 in the morning till 10 at night again. And do a 24-hour stream, which would be interesting to try and do. At that point, I'd have to like a day or two off work, and I'd have to have people on tab to bring me drinks and food and stuff like that, and go. So we'd do like a bit of Art Raiders, bit of Magic the Gathering, bit of painting, bit of gaming, bit of talking, slaves. Yes, we need slaves. Chaos Slaver is her name. But yeah, but no, it's been nice. It's been nice, nice chatting to new people as well. Thank you for the 2 new subs. It was amazing chatting to Drox, and we also got Nathan Mangian. Nathan Mangian as a new subscriber as well. Make sure both of you guys have enabled gifted membership, because occasionally we get people gifting memberships and it might come to you. In fact, I might gift a membership myself. I can't. I need to log on and everything. But yeah, right. I'm going to shoot off. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm in work tomorrow, and I need to go to bed now. I'm tired. But thanks, everyone. It's been amazing. You're all amazing. And I love you all. Really, that's all I can say. So see you tomorrow. Cheers, Java. Cheers, Chaos. Cheers to Drox as well. He was doing most of the chatting. I think he's my... I think he'll be... Is he top fan? Oh, no, he's only 3rd. Chaos is top fan. The fuck is Chaos top fan? It's probably because she kept jumping out and jumping in and jumping out and jumping in. Fucking cheeky bitch. Right, good night, everyone. Love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I might do more streams this week as well, because I'm off work. Would anybody interested in a daytime stream? Let me know. ! Discord. Get over there and tell me. Bye, everyone.